Najstarszych koszulek lacrossowych, jakie mam. Najstarszą niestety mam u swoich rodziców w domu, więc założyłem tą. Koszulka jest oczywiście produkcji Excise'a. Link do strony, do sklepu macie w opisie. Jeśli będziecie chcieli się zaopatrzyć w jakieś lacrossowe ciuchy, nowsze, nowsze edycje, no to na pewno tam znajdziecie. Mają wybór koszulek, bluz, zarówno męskich, jak i tych żeńskich. Znajdziecie tam również sprzęt, jakiś podstawowy, kije, główki, siatki, męskie, żeńskie, no wszystko, kaski, wszystko czego potrzeba na początek, żeby zacząć swoją przygodę z lacrossem. Nie musicie się martwić, nie siepie się. Siemanko, chcecie zwiększyć swoją wiedzę na temat lacrossa? Wbijajcie do mnie na YouTube'a, na kanał Lax po polsku. Tam co jakiś czas wrzucam filmiki związane właśnie z tematyką naszej ukochanej dyscypliny. Pojawiają się tam materiały związane z historią lacrossa, z tym jak teraz lacrosse wygląda, jak wygląda na świecie, jak wygląda w Polsce. Będą relacje z moich wyjazdów i z moich treningów. Do zobaczenia w internetach. Na razie.
Welcome, everybody. We are about to start the Polish Lacrosse League final game starring CEST Wrocław and Legion Katowice. On the field right now, we've got Legion Katowice. And I'm Luke Stopikowski. With me is Edward. Say hello, Ed.
Hello everyone, exactly we're here for the final match of the Polish Lacrosse League this season with Legion Katowice and the home team CEST Wrocław, which are trying to achieve their 6th title in a row. They've pretty much dominated Polish lacrosse throughout these 6 years. Let's see how will be the game today. These teams met twice in the regular season. They were both 1-goal games, but 3 weeks ago in the first round of the playoffs, right here in Wrocław, CEST beat Legion 14-7. It was not such a close game. They had an amazing second quarter with 6 goals, and Legion never got the momentum back after that. So let's see what we'll have for the final. and hopefully we'll have an exciting game and a close game as Kosinier Wrocław is coming on the field.
And here we go. Kosinier Wrocław has taken the field, and we're getting ready to kick things off today. Kosinier are the home team. We got a nice crowd, and joining us now is Eric from Grom Warszawa. Eric, how was your game right now?
It's a pretty tough match. Both teams played pretty well. Ultimately, we ended up being the victors, but it was a lot of fun getting out there.
All right. How was the heat?
It's cooled off, which is nice, but it was pretty rough on the turf. Probably adds another couple degrees on top of what is 36 when we started. But good game all around.
All right, so here we go. We got the home team listing off. To start off, let's get Michał Gładki on midi, Tomasz Gładki also on defense. Then we got Marcin Janaszewski, Dawid Kaszmarski, our goalie, Bartosz Krajo, Paweł Kowal, and we also got today Mieszko Marszałczycki, sorry, I butchered that one, Ryszard Matkowski, Igor Mrożicki, Kevin Parker is also here today, Grzegorz Pasek, Miłosz Polowski, and Jan Rydzek, our captain. Continuing on, we got Tymosz Szkubinski and Daniel Smaza. Jan Mikołaj Śmigel is also our captain, leaving our team on offense today, followed by his brother Krzysztof Śmigel and Tymon Sornat. And on midi, we also got Kajetan Stawkiewicz, Bartosz Szywkowski on defense, and Adam Tomark. And that's our team for today. Teams are in a huddle, and we're getting ready to start things off.
And from Legion Katowice, let's also introduce the visiting team with number 14, the goalie Krzysztof Burzynski, and with number 88, Patryk Buszke. Number 8 is Michał Diaz, one of the defensemen. Number 4 is Adam Grabowski. Then with number 21, also an attackman, and his brother Kamil Grabowski. Number 17 is Jakub Koter. Number 7, Filip Korzycki. Number 69, Mateusz Kupień. Number 10, Katowice coach Jędrzej Madej. Number 44, Miłosz Matuszak. Number 12, Kamil Niesporek. Number 23 is Błażej Prusek. And then number 32, Kajetan Prusek. Number 84 is Aleksander Stan Otasevici. Then number 86 is their face-off man, Patryk Wójcik. Then we have number 6, Marcin Wojtal as the backup goalie. And then yet number 18 with Mateusz Wrubel. Can also shortly introduce the referees for this final. Head referee is going to be John Neumann, assisted on the field by Przemysław Tabor and Daniel Węgrzyk. And we also have a CBO for this game, which will be Arkadiusz Zbylut. As well, start teams are getting ready for the lineups as they start walking on the field, led by the referees. Like Luke said, nice crowd today here in Wrocław.
And here we got the starting lineups. Lacrosse is still pretty new here in Poland, and here we have one of the most experienced teams, together with Legion Katowice. Wrocław has been organized for how long? Do you know, Edwards?
I'm not sure, I believe 11 or 12 years already.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but and like I said before, they're here trying to get their 6th title in a row. I believe they have already in total won 8.
8 Lacrosse League titles.
Something like this. I don't have the numbers right here with me, but they have pretty much been always in the top 2. Legion Katowice, on the other hand, has been a team that has been improving every year. Every year they finish in a higher position. This is their first time in the final. let's see if for in the first their first final they can take away the title from Wrocław team as we get ready for the initial face-off. Bartosz Kajer from Wrocław and Patryk Wójcik from Katowice. They also had an interesting battle already 3 weeks ago in the first round. And we're getting ready for the first face-off.
Let's see how things go. First whistle. It's a battle. Kaiman's on it, and we got a whistle. All right. Got a flag for camping. Katowice got the ball. Oh, ball's on the ground. Katowice is trying to recover. And ground ball. Ball stays yellow. Katowice is looking to get an early lead. Dodge. We got a shot and a goal for number 7.
Great individual play by Filip Korzycki, opening the scoreboard. The first goal going for Legion Katowice. No slide came, or it came too late, I believe, and then Korzycki could just pick the top corner and score the first one.
Great dodge right down the middle. First shot, first goal.
So, Luke, what are you expecting to see out of Wrocław in this game?
Well, we are 1 goal down today, so we'll see how this goes for us, but I'm sure we could see a tough battle ahead. A good game with a lot of goals and a lot of shots.
Offensively, I'm hoping to see their two-man game well executed.
Oh yeah, we'll have to see that and see what we can deliver. Oh, we got a nice battle.
With a great check. Gets the ground ball.
Ball's back with the goalie, and we got a whistle. Oh, seems to be a legal procedure.
Yeah, I couldn't see exactly what, but it was called for illegal procedure, maybe an illegal substitution. And so ball is going back to Katowice. We're playing under international rules, so that means 4 quarters of 15 minutes running clock. And like already Eric mentioned, it's very warm right now in Wrocław, above 30 degrees, so we will have water breaks at the middle of the quarter around it. Let's see how these teams will deal with the weather. It's a bit better right now. It got the wind picked up, so it's not so hard like it was during the first 2 games of this final weekend. Katowice with the ball, pressure up top. Let's see who'll come up with the ground ball.
And here we got Bigos trying to get that ground ball. And we got a turnover caused by the Kosiniesza defense. And Kosiniesza have the chance to attack for the first time on this final game. Here we go, Adam Tomodek passing it down. And Mikołaj Śmiga. All right, Eric, you want to see that 2-man game? Let's see what Kosiniesza can pull up now. There we go. Jan Rydzak passes it down to Mikołaj Śmiga. Mikołaj Śmiga passes back up to Dymek. Dymek pushed from behind. And we got our first flag on Katowice defense, number 12.
I think we're going to see a lot of flags here. The refs have been calling it tight games all day. Anything high up on the shoulders, anything in the head, it's going to be a flag right away. We'll see how teams play man up, man down on this.
It's definitely going to be a deciding factor. We could definitely see plenty of activity from our referees today. Right away from the start, we had that flag on Kosiniesza to switch possession. And a save by Katowice.
Yeah, they didn't go very well. They were around 50% the whole season. And then the games against Katowice, they went, they scored 3 goals on man up in 8 opportunities. So that's still quite a good, although here, of course, we do play, man up is usually 5 versus 4, as we're playing the Polish League under 8 versus 8 rules. It was not really a good shot back there, but and Krzysztof Burzyński made the save. Now problems for the clear with Legion. And there is another flag on the field. Is it against Wrocław?
On Wrocław over Adam Tomodek. one of our big powerhouse defenders. Let's see how many he can pull up for today. Wrocław likes to play a little rough. We learned a lot from playing box lacrosse, so when it comes to handling our sticks, we like to get nice and close to each other. Katowice is starting off with their ball and attacking. Let's see if our Katowice offense can do anything. And we got a man-up situation, 4 versus 5 on offense. Shot and a block by our defense. David didn't even need to get involved here. All right. Wrocław defense playing aggressively. And Katowice gets a shot and a miss just wide of the goal.
I think it's really important there that the offensive player.
Shot and a goal by number 86 from Katowice. And we got Katowice leading right now 2-0. The visitors are leading the home team. Let's see how Kosiniezha can rally.
Wrocław is not very used to be behind on the scoreboard, so let's see exactly how they will react. This was, I believe they were still man up when Patryk Wójcik scored. Wrocław very aggressive on their man down. Didn't really pay off. Wrocław changes now their face-off man. It will be Grzegorz Pasek against Patryk Wójcik, former teammates at the last European Championships under 20.
And we got Grzegorz Pasek facing off with Wrocław. We got a battle. Katowice wins the ball, but the ground ball is still up for shoots. And Katowice brings it up for the ground ball. First 3 face-offs controlled by Katowice.
When it comes down to it, I think discipline is going to be a big part of who wins this game. Who can make slightly crisper passes, simpler decisions, and execute. You know, we'll see a lot of unforced turnovers on both sides. Whoever can minimize them is going to come out ahead for sure.
Definitely, that's a good point, Eric. We can see both teams trying to control the ball, take good dodges, make every shot count. And now Wrocław being down is going to be pushing back harder on offense and trying to get the scoreboard back even. Got a dodge from X. Pass up top. Shot and a goal. Number 3 for Katowice. 3-0 leading Katowice in the 4th quarter of the Polish Lacrosse League final. I believe we may have a water break. We're halfway through the 1st quarter. Because of the heat, the players are receiving their first water break. This gives Kosiniezha a chance to sit down and talk things through. Well, so far this has been a bit of a surprising experience. In my time playing in the Polish Lacrosse League, haven't seen Kosiniezha go down too many games, but this is typical, actually. We can see Kosiniezha kind of getting their heads back together, getting their strategy straight, but we could see definitely a much interesting game going forward. How about you, Eric? In your 2 years now playing in Polish lacrosse, how's your experience been playing against the Kosiniezha team or the Katowice team so far?
Yeah, usually Wrocław is pretty strong. Ultimately, they haven't had the ball on offense yet. The one time they did on man up, they had a turnover down low and haven't been able to really get into the flow yet. We're going to need to see their defense stand tall, make a few stops, and then they'll fight their way back into this game. But I think it's far from over.
That's a good point, working off those turnovers. How about you, Edward? What do you think of this Katowice team so far? Doing well above expectations, fighting very hard, dodging hard too.
Yeah, they played really well. Those offense, like they passed off the dodge immediately, and they found number 11 for the goal. They also had handled the pressure by Wrocław very well when the men up, and I think first of all Wrocław will have to find an answer on the face-off, because there were 3 face-offs. They lost all 3, and it's why Eric said that they still didn't have long possession, except for that man up. So they need to get a face-off win, get the ball on attack, settle the play.
And get that turnovers on defense, play solid D, but Katowice has been able to take advantage of their time on offense so far. 7 minutes in, so let's see how we go.
Yeah, there's a water break that that kind of turned into a useful timeout for Wrocław to regroup and get it back together. Let's see how will they come out of this break. Water breaks are around 5 minutes. Give a chance for players to refresh in the middle of the quarters. There's 7:22 left still. Like I said, they're playing 4 times 15. A lot of lacrosse still to be played. There is 3 weeks ago when Katowice came here to Wrocław to play, they also led in the end of the first quarter, I believe 3-2, and then the second quarter everything just turned around. So let's see if we'll have the same story of Legion prepared better for this game. Bartosz Kajer back on the face-off for Wrocław. Legion still with Pratek Wójcik.
Both teams seem fired up. Everybody's healthy and ready to go. Everybody's lined up on the sidelines, ready to go back in. And we've got a great start off to this face-off here. Bartosz Kajer wins the face-off, gets the ball out. You can see Adam Tamarg with the ball and going on offense. Let's see what the Kosiniezha offense can come up with. Ball's down on the wing to Jan Mikołaj-Śmigiel. Rolls the ball up top to the substitution on the wing, Jan Rydzak, over to Rico Matkowski, Richard. All right, Kosiniezha bring the ball around, getting settled, making some attacks. Rico gets some contact and a dodge from Janek Rydzak from the top. Up, ball gets checked out, but he's able to recover. And an interception from Legion Katowice. Great job by Filip Kozicki, who's on a breakaway. Ball's down to the wing. Pass, and saved by Dawid Kaczmarski. What a save we got there. Great job. And great counter attack by Katowice.
Yeah, excellent fast break of Katowice ending with a shot on goal. What a save by Dawid Kaczmarski. There we saw the interception by Filip Kozicki on defense. He used to play long pole before. Now he's playing as midi by Legion. Mostly a defensive midi, but not only. He scored already one of the goals. And again, that was a possession, Wrocław, that again didn't last long, and Legion is back with the ball when we are with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Shot picked up by Jędrzej Made. Feet in the middle. What a save by Dawid Kaczmarski. Oh, and now we have double flag, and these can be bad. I mean, we don't have best angle, but it did look like he might have been hit in the head. And when we have 2 flags, it's not a good sign.
Pretty heavy hit from our Kosiniezha defense. Things got heated up, as we can see.
Yeah, anytime there's contact to the head like that, the refs are going to throw that flag automatically. So we'll see if Katowice can convert on this man up like they did earlier in the game. Wrocław needs to make sure that they don't overextend and play too far out, allowing Katowice to just pass around them and get great looks on the backside. Looks like there's another flag down. Again on Wrocław.
All right. We can see the involvement of the referees getting in play here. Let's hear what the referees come up with. We've got another penalty, it seems, on Adam Tamarg. All right. Another penalty.
That's 5 on 3 now.
5 on 3. Wow. A rough start for Kosiniezha Wrocław. But a good opportunity for Katowice. Let's see if they're able to come up with anything and extend their lead. Lots of involvement, a shot, and a save. Dawid Kaczmarski brings it out, looking for help. but man down, passes it up to our attackman. But looks like it's going to be tough to save, and we have a ball out. Katowice got the ball back on their wing. And Katowice is man up. Have another shot. Up, we got two new guys coming in from Kosiniesza. And Katowice taking their time, taking good control of the ball today. All right, another opportunity and another save by Dawid Kaczmarski. Oh, we got a push from the back. All right, ball is blue, and we got a flag.
That is not a good penalty to take by Katowice numbers 21. I believe that's Kamil Grabowski, exactly. Now they will go men down for the first time in this game. Actually, no, second time. Apologize.
No, ball's not.
But and we have the restart, or
No, ball wasn't live. Players thought it was.
right, because it's a free clear, so. So they will restart with the ball in the center of the field in the offensive half. And we'll have another look at Kosiniesza Wrocław men up.
All right, let's see if Kosiniesza can get it. They want to go, we can tell. Offense is on the field and ready. Janek Rydzak down to Miko Weszmiko. Takes a shot and wide. Ball recovered by Kosiniesza offense. Michał Gładki, ADEX. All right, Kosiniesza offense. Once more taking the opportunity to attack. All right, we got the even shot. One more shot and wide once more by Miko Weszmiko. Only taking a few shots on offense for Kosiniesza, but they're playing it safe now. Don't want to get any more penalties and take advantage of the ball on offense. Jan Rydzak looking for an opportunity to dodge, passes it down to Richard Markowski, and Richard takes a shot and saved by Krzysztof Buzynski. And Katowice is leading the ball out. Great defense by Katowice, not able to take care of advantage of the man-up opportunity. And Katowice getting ridded. Michał Gładki playing physical. Katowice holding onto the ball.
With less than 2 minutes on the clock now, it's going to be important to see if Katowice can control this possession and kill the rest of the quarter while still putting pressure on Wrocław. If they get a late turnover, that might create a great opening for Wrocław to go into the quarter break with a little bit of momentum. So far, Katowice is possessing the ball, putting a little bit of pressure on the net, but mostly just handling it, getting their players in the right positions, setting some low pick play. And Wrocław gets the ball back with some aggressive defense. They can get this ground ball, they'll get a good fast break opportunity, but they pull it out instead. And it looks like we have a timeout, Wrocław.
Time to take a break, get their strategy together, and be back on the field with a last opportunity with 50 seconds left on the clock. Here we go, nearly complete with the timeout now. We've got Legion Katowice leading 3-0. 49 seconds left on the clock, and let's see what Kosiniec of Wrocław can come out with, and the 6 guys on offense.
We're gonna restart up top, it seems. Wrocław again with the ball, last 50 seconds. Sure they plan something for the end of this quarter during the timeout. Kevin Parker up top with Ryszard Matkowski. And we have Jan Rydzak now with the ball to Mikołaj Śmigel. And then Timon Sornat completing the offense. They are gonna probably hold the ball here for a few seconds.
And we got a trip. Dovi's fighting hard to recover that ball, but Kosiniec are outnumbering him 3-1. 20 seconds left. 25. Ooh. Katowice gets the ball out on the wing.
So in the end, it's Katowice that they'll have a chance to finish the quarter with the ball and have a last shot. Let's see how the clear goes. Filip Korzicki goes through everyone, but leaves the ball behind. Ball is still on the ground. As Katowice comes up to with possession, 3 seconds left. No, that was the end. My bad. So that was the end of the quarter before they could get a shot off. And at the end of the first quarter, Legion Katowice leads 3-0. We'll be back in a few minutes for the second quarter of the Polish Lacrosse League final.
Thank you, and we'll be right back at the start of the next quarter. And we're live once more, back with quarter 2 of the Polish Lacrosse League final. Kosiniezh Wrocław back on the field as long as Legion Katowice. We've got Bartosz Kajor on the face-off, and number 81 is not on my list, but we got the fight going. Ground ball, ball's in the air. And ball comes out with a great check by Adam Tomorek. Back on the field and ready to attack. We've got the Kosiniezh offense back on this field. Ready to take advantage and get a ball in the goal.
See what they'll bring us this time. Sornat coming on the inside. Passes away to Schmiegel. Shot saved by Krzysztof Burzynski, another one.
Ball recovered nicely by Mikołaj Schmiegel at X. Here we go. Coming from up top. Richard Matkowski. Picked up, ground ball picked up by Timek. Ball's up top to Janek. Off to, up. Ooh, shot and yes, a little bit wide. But we got Kosiniezh recovering the ball at X.
I'm surprised. When I think of Wrocław lacrosse, I think of their pick and slip game where they isolate two men on either side of the field, and I haven't seen much of that recently. You know, maybe they just haven't gotten into a rhythm yet, but we'll see as the game progresses. We are a minute and a half into the second quarter, and they have dominated time of possession so far.
We got Timek shot and a little bit wide. You can see the Kosiniezh are taking plenty of chances to attack this goal, but just coming a little bit wide every time. Lots of dodges from all over. And we got a shot and a goal.
That is called in the crease by the referees. So we have no goal. It did seem like Parker managed to take at least a shot before he landed in the crease.
On my eye, it seemed like it was in, but we can see the ref had a different point of view from on the field.
So Legion again with the ball, and Wrocław still scoreless after this long possession. And let's see what Legion will do. First possession. Oh, we already a turnover. Adam Tomorek getting the ground ball.
And here we go. Kosiniezh are notorious for their quick attacks, but let's see if we're going to push or keep it settled. All right, we got a new offensive man coming in. Got Kujon. Kajtan Slatkiewicz up top. Searching for some space to get some dodges in. Ball goes that X to Timek. Back up to Mikołaj Schmiegel. And looking to make some picks. Mikołaj Schmiegel gets in the middle, takes a shot, and goal! There we go. Kosiniezh Wrocław on the scoreboard at last. 1-3 for Kosiniezh Wrocław, leading Katowice from Legion.
Yeah, Schmiegel showing why he was the best scorer by far of the Polish League this season. That was his 49th goal in 12 games. And finally we have Wrocław on the scoreboard after almost 5 minutes have elapsed on the second quarter.
Getting that goal back up there is definitely going to give Kosiniezh some more confidence moving forward. All right, ball's up in the air, and Kosiniezh comes up with the face spot. Adam Tomorek taking control of the ball up top, and Kosiniezh are looking for another opportunity to attack the goal. Keeping control of the ball up top. Kevin Parker takes a dodge. Katowice staying stable. Oh, ball went a little bit over. Like Eric was saying, those little turnovers make a big difference. Oh. Wrocław defender took a step over the line, trying to block the ball. Referee called it. And Katowice has an opportunity to attack. Timak doing a great job slowing him down. And we got Katowice on yellow taking a timeout. Our first timeout of the second quarter. We got Katowice leading 3-1 to Kosiniezh Wrocław. All right, coming out of the first timeout for the second quarter for Legion Katowice, they have an opportunity to attack and test out the Wrocław defense once more. Lots of pressure on both sides. Legion needs to keep control of the ball, take advantage of their opportunities and the lead they've started out with. Kosiniezh need to buckle down, control the hard dodgers on the Legion side, and get the ball back on offense. Błażej Prucek from Legion Katowice starting up top with the ball.
Katowice passing the ball around. Made with Piotr Węgrzyk short stick. Now back to Kajten Prusek. He also has a long pole. Passes up to his brother Błażej Prusek, which has a short stick. That's me. That's Krzysztof Śmigel. He's gonna try the dodge. Well defended. Gets a shot off and another save by Dawid Kaczmarski. It's already his 5th one in this game, I believe. The referee stopped the game and didn't understand really why, but we're playing again. Ball on the left wing. Some trouble keeping the possession of the ball. It's now Jędrzej Mady with it. He gets a shot off. That goes wide. And Dawid Kaczmarski recovers the ball for Wrocław on the race to the end line. Another chance for Wrocław to cut down this lead. None of these teams really presses hard on the right, so shouldn't be a problem with the clears today. No clearing clock under these international rules, so they have all the time they want to bring the ball up. Dawid Kaczmarski has it.
With 2 guys on the defensive side. Daniel Smaza brings the ball up onto the Kosiniezh offense. Kajtan Stefanovic at X. And Kosiniezh got control of the ball back on their offensive side. Look for opportunity to get some goals, get some dodges. Lots of pressure on the Kosiniezh side. They need to even things up and get their lead. With the Legion Katowice defense playing very strongly, very physically, and limiting the Kosiniezh's opportunities to score. Kovar Śmigel takes a shot and wide, but we've got Kujon with the recovery. No, the referee has called it for Katowice. The goalie was closer, it seems. And we've got a water break.
Yeah, we have a water break. And like Eric is saying, we haven't seen much of this 2-man game of Wrocław. Very, very individual so far. Not a lot of movement. It ends in a poor shot that leads to a loss of possession. We have another 5-minute water break.
Here we go. Slowly getting back together. Wrocław is coming out onto the field. Katowice is gathering themselves together. We got a hot day here in Wrocław with the leaders of the league, Kosiniasza Wrocław, down 1-3. In the lead, we've got Legion Katowice doing a fantastic job of controlling the ball on offense, winning face-offs, and doing very well on ground ball so far. We'll have another face-off. Wrocław side, got Bartosz Kajar. And for the Legion side, Patryk Wójcik, I believe. Oh, no face-off.
It's not a face-off. I think. Yeah, this was after the water break was after a shot that the referees gave to the goalie, right? Yeah, it's 5 minutes breaks, and we already don't know what happened before. Fortunately, the refs know, and so we'll have the restart back on the Legion's half. It's Michał Diaz with the ball. And Legion another clear, another chance at a possession is second quarter. Budzynski taking its time as the team moves around, tries to get open.
Katowice does a good job of bringing the ball onto offense. Under pressure by the Katowice side. And here we go. Continuing on, we got Katowice on offense, looking for their fourth goal of this game. Oh, we got a check from Daniel Smaza, and the ball goes out. And Kosiniasza recover the ball. Both teams we can see today are playing calmly, under a lot of pressure, but tons of heat Got Adam Tomotic from defense coming on to O, bring the ball down directly to Jan Mikołaj Śmigieł. Kazimierza offense under pressure. All right, let's see. Kazimierza offense getting ready to go. Eric, do you see any interesting plays we could expect?
Yeah, we've seen them try a couple different things, and what seems to be working for them is when they, they find those two-man games. As you said earlier, that when they're dodging, single dodge right into a shot right away, it's really tough to generate offense. You need to get your team moving, get the defense moving, and disrupt their slide package. And, until this possession, we haven't seen much of that. Unfortunately, an errant pass puts it out of bounds, and it's back to Katowice's ball. Katowice's defense has stood pretty tall, doing a good job of sliding, recovering, and supporting each other. And that's really been the key to this half so far. There's 5 minutes left, and Katowice has yet to make a serious mistake on defense, which has allowed them to maintain the lead.
Definitely, Eric, playing very physically on defense. Katowice is notorious for delivering bruises and hard hits and controlling the ball well, as we can see, because now they're back on offense.
Again, back on offense. Trying to dodge from X, and the player going in the crease, yep. So Kosiniak will get the ball back. Nice defense there, I believe it was Bartek Szyskowski. Forcing the Katowice player into the crease, and Kosiniak has the ball back, another slow clear. And let's see what this time they will show us on offense.
Middies clear it out for Kosiniak, and we got a flag. Seems that Kosiniak may have an advantage. With that, Mikołaj takes it up himself, but blocked by the goalie from Katowice. Cross-check. We got a cross-check call for Legion Katowice. Kosiniak Wrocław have another opportunity to even up the scoreboard. We are currently at 1-3 for Legion Katowice. Here we go, 4 and 5. Kosiniak starts with the ball up top.
Third opportunity on man up, first time in full minute. Well, both of the other penalties I think were 30 seconds. Sharmaskowski with a shot from far, it goes wide.
3 minutes left on the clock.
See if they have some play ready. Ball goes back up top to Jan Rydzak. Exchanging with Ryszard Matkowski. Now it's Jan Rydzak with a shot also going wide. Not really forcing the Legion's defense to move so far.
Not too many passes around, being conservative with ball, not afraid to lose it though. Got a no-look pass, down to X, down to the wing, and back up top. Katowice's defense doing very well controlling the ball on their terrain. With a goal from Richard Matkowski. Nice low bouncer. And Krzysztof Brzezinski, the goalie from Katowice, wasn't able to get there in time. We got another goal for Kosiniak Wrocław. Great shot by Richard Matkowski.
Yeah, they tried his shot 3 times. First by Ryszard Matkowski, then Jan Rydzak. And on his second attempt, Ryszard with a bouncer, scoring the second goal from Kosiniak. Katowice giving some space to their Wrocław players up top, and Ryszard Matkowski scoring his first goal of the day.
Yeah, just over a minute and a half left in the half. Wrocław is still down 1. I'd like to see them be a little bit more patient on offense, especially during those man-up opportunities. They need to move the ball both back and forth across the field to get the defense to move before they can really start to generate good offense. A tough ground ball in the middle of the field. It looks like there's a push on Wrocław. And Katowice gets the ball with a minute and 10 seconds left in the half. We'll see if they can hold on for the last shot, the last possession, or if they try and force it, as we saw at the end of the first quarter.
Scoreboard is still pretty close. Only 1 goal difference. Katowice are leading by 1, but Kazimierz defense are playing very tough, trying to get that ball back. Katowice making smart moves. Shot and a goal. To number 7, Filip Kozicki takes it by himself, dodge, switches hands, and shoots a lefty goal right down the middle. Dawid Kaczmarski wasn't able to get it, and we've got 4-2 for Legion Katowice. And Katowice takes another timeout.
So 30 seconds left on the clock. It's always interesting to me when teams go to the cage with a little bit more time left. If Wrocław can win this face-off, they've got plenty of time for another opportunity before we go into the half. And again, even though they're down 2, that could be a big swing in momentum. Going into the locker room after having just given up a goal is always a little bit deflating. We'll see how both teams play with the next 30 seconds.
That's a very good point, but I'm not going to complain. More playing and more excitement to see. If we get a goal on either side, it'll be great to see.
Yeah, 30 seconds, it will be important face-off to finish the quarter. Katowice has so far won the battle at X with 5 face-offs, only 2 from Wrocław. I get said if Wrocław gets to win this face-off, they have a chance to tie the game. And Wrocław is changing again their face-off man. This time will be Jan Rydzak, which I don't remember seeing him take a face-off yet this season. Definitely not against Katowice.
And against Katowice, we got Filip Kozicki. Not too often do you see him at the face-off X, but very physical player, very powerful. Definitely want to hold on to that ball. Got a little bit of pushing going on the wing by the Polish long poles. Filip Kozicki brings it back. And ground ball won by Janek Rydzak. Got 20 seconds on the clock. Last chance, and the ball comes short. Kosiniezh are not going to be able to take advantage of this opportunity. With 17 seconds on the clock, Katowice is bringing the ball back on their offensive pitch.
Yeah, they managed to win the face-off, then they made a turnover on a bad pass. And let's see what Legion will do with this around 15 seconds left. If they'll be able to convert, although they will probably better off just saving the ball. They decide not to follow that advice, and they do have an opportunity.
Oh, wow, Eric, like you were saying, lots of excitement, but would have been safer there to just control the ball a little bit. What did you think of that little bit of nice offensive display on both sides we saw?
I think it's always tough when there's short time. Both teams have a lot of pressure to go straight to the cage. And if the defense is caught off guard, then it can result right in a late goal. Fortunately, the goalies came up big, and both defenses stood tall. As a defenseman, I love to see that. So, great play as we finish the first half at a score of 4-2 for Katowice.
Wow, and great job by Katowice, bringing the scoreboard keeping things even this round. We got 1 goal for Katowice and 2 goals for Kosiniezh Wrocław. Wrocław's goal scored by Jan Śmigał and Richard Matkowski, with Filip Kozicki on Katowice side already with 2 goals on the scoreboard. And here we go. Both teams are going in the locker room, and we'll take a break. Thank you for staying with us so far. And we're back to the Polish Lacrosse League final, weekend Mistrzów. Here we go, Kosiniezha Wrocław down by 2 goals, 2-4 to Legion Katowice. All right, first face-off. Big expectations for the second half. Both teams fired up. Both locker rooms super fired up. And Bartosz Kajar comes up with a face-off. Katowice kicks it back to their defense, but we got Śmigel picking up the ground ball for Kosiniezha on offense. Kosiniezha are going to be pushing hard, looking for another opportunity to score. Missed chance, but maybe Kosiniezha will be able to recover. All right, Adam Tamara picks up the ground ball. Just vacuums it up, and Kosiniezha have another chance to attack. Lots of hard dodges we can expect. With Kevin Parker up top on midi, Janek Rydzak coming in, Richard Matkowski, and our 2 attackmen. Ball's down to Daxa, Jan Mikołaj Śmigia. And here we go. Continuing on with this Polish Lacrosse League final game. Kosiniezha taking a dodge from up top, searching for opportunities. Playing safe. Incomplete pass. Up. And Katowice give a push. And referee calls the push. Kosiniezha attacking hard, taking their dodges from up top for now. Katowice defense doing a very good job of controlling the dodgers, sliding to where neat pressure is given. Got a pick. Jan Rydzak passes across the crease and a shot by Jan Mikołaj Śmigia. So what are you thinking, Edwards? Any expectation for this next half? We got Katowice leading 4-2.
Yeah, I hope Wrocław will bring a better offense into the second half. We already saw a bit of it in the second quarter. They definitely have to cut down on the turnovers. They are having a long possession now. Schmiga with some space decides not to shoot. First the dodge. The shot goes high, and we do have a flag. There was clear slash on his helmet. So we'll have another chance at looking at seeing Kosiniec Wrocław's men up.
And we can see how physical the Katowice defense is. Very physical, very hard, and at the result, they've got another penalty. Kosiniec man up team has another chance to shoot. Last time they had an opportunity, I believe we got a goal out of it. Kosiniec leading man up. Ball starts up top. Shot and a goal by Ryszard Matkowski. His second goal of the game. Kosiniec 3, Katowice 4. Taking right away advantage of this man-up opportunity. Let's see how this face-off goes.
Pretty much what same way they scored in the last man up. Ball to Ryszard Matkowski, bounce shot. I believe the first was near side and this was definitely far side. But pretty much same play, not enough pressure, and if you give space to Ryszard Matkowski, he's gonna score. Because he's definitely one of the best scorers. He was the second best scorer of Wrocław with 22 goals during the season. And we have 4-3 now on the scoreboard for Legend Katowice.
Face off, let's see how it goes. We got Kosiniec with the clamp. Ball goes up. Quick trip, but let's see if Bigos can recover. Gold is holding. Kosiniec continuing with the attack. Whoa, we got some interaction from the All right. Referee calls his time. Let's see what they come up with.
I think we have fouls from both teams on the face-off. So let's see if they'll decide to reface or if they just will give the ball to one of the teams.
Four minutes into the half, and Wrocław has dominated time of possession. If they can keep up this pressure, I think things look pretty good for them going forward. We'll see how the results of these flags, this ref discussion goes, though. Could be a great opportunity for Wrocław to equalize immediately following the halftime.
Yeah, we could definitely see how Kosiniec were very pumped up in the locker room during the halftime, while Katowice were more confident in their position, leading by 2 goals. Now things are getting more even within a 1-goal gap. It looks like we have a reface with two different calls counteracting each other. The referees have decided to reface and start once more from fresh, but from the wing it seems like. Off the wing. 2 penalties counteracting each other.
Yeah, we'll have a face-off off the center. Not very common, but it does happen in international rules. Apparently it will be between Patryk Wójcik and Bartosz Kajar. All the other players have to be 10 meters from the face-off spot. Let's see, we'll come up with the ball this time.
Kaiman's got the clamp. Kosiniec trying to get the ball on their side under control. Katowice keeping up the pressure. And the ball gets shoveled back to Dawid Kaczmarski with a lob over to the offensive side. And back to the other goalie on Katowice. Krzyszek passes back up to Filip Kozicki, number 7. It seems we have another flag down for a slash. Legion Katowice taking things slow, dodging, Well, Kosiniezha are playing physically with another flag for that physical play. Kosiniezha take a Legion takes a shot. But it seems that we have very, very physical play from the Kosiniezha defense.
I think we'll see a double penalty coming up to Wrocław. I'm almost sure that Krzysztof Miguel is going out for slash. Still on the attacking half. Then we saw second flag flying. And that's going to be tough because, like I said in the first half, double penalty here means a 5-on-3, which is very tough to defend.
And very hard to bring the ball back onto offense. Mostly just got to kill the ball. But we've got 10 minutes on the clock left in the third quarter. Score is 3-4, leading by Katowice, who have another opportunity at man up to keep their lead. Not too many goals in this half. Not too many goals in the previous half, but a lot of really good dodges, lots of shots, and a lot of physical play.
Five on three here. I'd actually like to see Wrocław pick their chances and then have either Adam or Daniel Smaza, two of their faster defensemen, get aggressive on the ball. When it's this big a discrepancy between the man count, it becomes very, very challenging to defend for an extended period of time. So you have to get a little bit unorthodox to try and disrupt the play, force them to make a mistake. But we'll see how they choose to play it.
Like you said, we've got very, very good, very dominating defenders on the Kosiniezha side. Experience with the Polish national team as well in international games. Playing aggressively. And Katowice takes a shot from up top that went wide. And the goalie, Dawid Komarski, gets that rebound and gets the ball back for Kosiniezha after the shot. All right, Kosiniezha were able to defend themselves at a 3-on-5. And Adam Tomark takes the ball from AEST, the lead. The Kosiniezha team brings the ball back up to their half.
Yeah, and Rydza, great job on the clear, bringing the ball in the attacking half. He is the only midfielder with 2 men down for Kosiniezha. He's under double team now, still keeps the ball. He's probably going to take it. No, he takes a shot and he scores! What a goal by Jan Rydzak! 2 men down, Wrocław scores 1 more, and we have a tied game.
What a hell of a show. Something we've learned to expect. Lots of very quick actions and attacks from Wrocław.
It's always a backbreaker when you give up a man-up goal, meaning you are the team that's man up. But unfortunately, that's what happens when you over-pursue, thinking that you can put pressure on the ball with the extra man count. I typically like to see teams drop their players in, have a free slide, and just concede the rest of the penalty, because the alternative is much worse sometimes, both emotionally and mentally on the sideline. But we're tied up with 8.5 minutes left at 4-4.
Evening things out, Janek Rydzak got that goal, but we have a face-off. And Kaima gets called and screams no way because he's caught up going too early. And Katowice gets another face-off. What was that, Eric? Oh, that was very upsetting. Rally from Katowice for Kosiniezha, but great job to the Katowice offense. Number 7, Filip Kozicki gets his hat trick. Goal number 3 for Filip. And Kosiniezha get another opportunity to face off and take back control of this game.
And we have a water break again. Water break almost serving as a timeout for Wrocław. They did seem after conceding that goal that they are letting their emotions take over and getting rattled, both with the call on the face-off and then with the goal from Legion.
That's where that discipline we talked to becomes very critical. Wrocław committed a infraction on the face-off, gave the ball to Katowice, and then turned and spoke to the refs. Meanwhile, Katowice picked up the ball, pressured it right to the cage, and got a positive outcome as a result. as Polish lacrosse continues to develop and improve, those are the types of things that will differentiate the good teams from the teams that aren't as good. So we'll see how that plays out for the rest of the game.
I said we have a small water break now for the players to hydrate. Very warm weather today in Wrocław. So we'll have a couple of minutes before the game restarts.
So, halfway through the third quarter, how do you feel about this game so far, Edward? Were you expecting at the beginning? For me, I'm pretty surprised that this way this game is even, and both teams are playing very hard on defense. But anytime there's an opportunity to take an advantage of, those teams seem to be able to right away, quickly, get an advantage back over each other.
I mean, we did see this during the regular season, right? They were both one-goal games where Legion did keep the game close. I would say that the first round of the playoffs, that was the exception. Wrocław ran away with the game in the second quarter. We have the top two teams during the regular season, teams that were very good. And they are giving us a great game with a lot of goals. Very close match. And I think as we reach the half of the third quarter, right now it's anyone's game, which is always good.
All right, let's see how Kosiniezha and Legion Katowice can battle this out. Legion is leading once more by 1 goal, 5-4. Kosiniezha battling it out on that face-off. Filip Kozicki, very physical and getting all over Kaiman. Oh, we got a scrap going on. Very physical. Both teams, lots of pressure.
Yeah, Filip Kozicki went to the body, but that is legal in the international rules. When we have a flag now, yeah, and it's going to be against Wrocław. It's like Eric said, this is the time where you have to be disciplined. You cannot take this penalty. It's a one-goal game. And, even if you're right, it doesn't matter. You have to just turn around and let it go. I don't know what would be the original call, but he had the unsportsmanlike conduct, and now Katowice will have the ball and go on the attack and win a man-up.
We could definitely see Katowice dominating the face-offs during this final league game.
Yeah, players just have to keep in mind that there's really nothing that you could possibly say that's going to change the ref's mind. So yelling at him, cursing at him is just going to end up putting you in a rough spot. Now we'll see if Katowice can capitalize on this opportunity.
A shot and wide. Katowice moving the ball around, pressuring the defense. Ball and a goal! A shot from number 4 on Katowice. 6-4. Shot and goal by Adam Grabowski. Earlier penalty, hurting the Kosiniezha team and bringing back some more goals. Kosiniezha versus Legion. Face off once more. Oh, Wrocław got a clamp, but the ball went over to the Katowice side. Oh, seems like we got a trip called by accident by the Kazimierz side, it seems. But Katowice once more gets the possession off of the face-off. All right. Kazimierz defense definitely want to get that ball back. While Katowice is taking nice and slow time bringing the ball around. All right, we can see a dodge building up. Dodge from the top. Slide. Ball remains with Katowice with yellow. Up. And Kosiniezha takes advantage of a misused ball. Quick action, fast break. Jan Schmiegel takes a shot and goal! All right, two brothers celebrating as Krzysiek Schmiegel intercepts the ball, gets the ground ball, and passes it to his brother on a nice fast break. There we go. And we're evening things up closely. Now we've got 5 Kosiniezha and 6 for Katowice.
Yeah, less than 4 minutes left on the third quarter. And Wrocław cuts the lead down again to only 1 goal. And we'll have again another, I would say, really important face-off. I mean, 4 minutes left in the national rules. That's enough time to hold pretty much the ball until the end of the quarter. And we'll have again Grzegorz Pasek from Wrocław versus Patryk Wójcik from Legion.
And as we can see, these face-offs are being very important. Katowice getting a lot of opportunities off of them. Kosiniezha could see a good advantage if they're able to bring it up. Greg gets the ball. Bigos gets the ground ball, and Kosiniezha are back on offense. Fired up and ready to get things evened up. Katowice putting on the pressure on defense. Definitely going to be a lot of physical play.
Third quarter, 4 face-offs already for Wrocław. They have actually been better at the X, and I think that might be key to turn this game around, as they are setting up now on the offense behind the goal.
Kosiniezha offense team taking lots of shots and dodges, trying to get an open spot.
Again, 2.5 minutes left. We'll see if Katowice or Wrocław can maintain possession through the end of the quarter. It's going to be really important that they finish this out with a lot of pressure, whether or not they get a goal. But if they give Katowice another opportunity with short time, you know, that could be really costly going into the fourth. They've managed to close this gap again to 1, but, you know, we'll see if they can equalize.
Ooh, we've got Wrocław, Kosiniezha in blue in the crease. Caught by the ref. Number 7, Filip Kozicki takes it back onto offense, but the ball goes out. Safe call for Wrocław, who get the chance to bring the ball back onto offense.
2 enforced errors back-to-back by both teams. And Wrocław will now probably hold the ball with 1.5 minutes left. Let's see what they'll do when they'll reach the office. Oh, and they will have a slash call. Adam Tamara going with the ball with the attack. Oh, Schmiegel passed to no one. He expected his teammate to be there on the crease, but he had moved to X. But Wrocław is going on a man up.
Wasted opportunity, but it seems like Wrocław. Yes, the referees caught another penalty. Wrocław team is now getting ready for a man-up opportunity with a minute left on the clock.
A great shot by Wrocław, but the rebound bumps all the way back to the midline, and it looks like it could be a ground ball that comes up to Katowice. Wrocław fights for it and picks it up. Short time left on the clock, which is about 30 seconds. And again, unforced errors to give Katowice another opportunity. they can clear the ball, they have plenty of time to take it to the cage.
Lots of disappointments for both teams. Any missed pass could be a goal on the other side.
Yeah, but Wrocław, there are chances when they probably should hold the ball. Like Eric was saying, short time, 30 seconds left. And then a pass where no one from Wrocław is. Ends up in a turnover. Speaking of turnovers, and turnover also by Legion. Ground ball battle.
Great job by Dymek. And Wrocław trying to get the ball. And here we go. Janek Rydzak is able to pull the ball back out. And Wrocław get another opportunity with 10, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, off the post. Adam Tomorek. Backhand shot. Just wide. Oh. And there we go. Very exciting third quarter. As we can see, very, very tight game. Still 6 by leading Katowice and 5 by Wrocław. Constant battles, great opportunities this quarter. A few more goals.
We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. It might be the last of the game. We'll see. Legion Katowice leading 6-5. And let's see what what's Wrocław's plan to bring back this game into their control. First face-off again, Bartosz Kajar versus Patryk Wójcik. Another big battle as someone lost a glove. Ooh, and we'll have another flag. And then it's another flag against Bartosz Kajar.
Chopping wood there. We can see a bunch of checks. Very physical, lots of emotions.
See, that's where shouting at the ref earlier in the game does not endear you. That was a pretty tough call, and the ref threw that flag immediately. Again, these penalties are going to determine who wins this game, as Katowice seems to have gotten slightly more opportunities on man up and has converted on a number of them already.
Legion Katowice back on offense. Ball gets checked down. Wrocław goalie brings it back. Looks to bring the ball out. Krzysztof Śmigel bring the ball out from the middle. Charging the Katowice defense. Takes a shot and wide. But Wrocław was able to recover the ball from X. All right, Kosiniesza team ready for offense. All right, Kosiniesza seem to still be one man down. So we could see 4 versus 5 defenders.
Katowice learning from their early mistake, not chasing this time, letting Wrocław kill the penalty time. As Jan Mikołaj Śmigel has the ball at X. And now the player under penalty is released. Jan Rydzak goes on the field with the dodge. Shot saved by Krzysztof Burzyński. Jan Rydzak again with the ball. He's being defended by a short stick. That's Jędrzej Made, Legion's coach. And with a nice possession. Ooh, that was in the helmet. Yeah, the referee saw it. We'll have a slash. Oh, good opportunity for Śmigel in the crease. But Krzysztof Burzyński with the save.
Flick backhand by Janek Rydzak. Great opportunity, but good save by Katowice. But Kosiniesza have another opportunity on man up. Like Eric was saying, this team, both teams, are being ruled by their penalties. Another opportunity for Kosiniesza to take advantage of.
Yeah, anytime the refs are calling a tight game like this, you just have to adjust the way that you play. You know, they're calling on both sides pretty fairly, but players have to realize that you're just not going to get away with some of the stuff you might against someone else. And a great shot by Wrocław and a great save by Katowice. Whoever comes up with this ground ball is going to have a huge swing in momentum. Looks like it's going to be Wrocław. Oh. And there was a play on, a push-off ball, and it goes back to Wrocław anyways. With short time left in the penalty to capitalize. And a great skip pass from Jan Rydzak and a goal for Wrocław to tie it up with 11 minutes left in the game.
Michał Gładki saving Wrocław with the 6th goal. Looks like we're 6-6 now. And 4th quarter for the Polish Lacrosse League final. Things are getting tight, things are getting scrappy and exciting. Another face-off. See which team can take advantage and attack further.
Yes, 10, bit less than 11, so minutes left now in the 4th quarter. Another battle at X, like we have seen during the game. That's Grzegorz Pasek now for Wrocław. And Timora getting another ground ball. This is his specialty. And Kosiniesza with a chance to go on the lead for the first time in his game.
All right, this quarter so far is being controlled by Kosiniesza. Few penalties at the beginning. Now Kosiniesza have another chance to take the lead. Krzysztof Śmigel taking a dodge. We got a flag. A second flag. There may be a 3rd flag. All right, very physical dodge. And our referees are getting involved.
Number 11 went to the box by himself, so he probably did something wrong, and he knows it. But I don't know if we'll have another penalty against Legin or not. Yeah, number 11 is out a minute for a cross check. Oh, he's gonna be 2 minutes in the box for a slash and a cross check. So it's 2 minutes man up for Wrocław. Full 2 minutes, no release on personal fouls and international rules. Let's see if they'll be able to take advantage, because this is a great opportunity to build up a lead now that we're under 10 minutes left in the game. Usual setup from Wrocław. Jan Rydzak up top, Śmigel on the left and Ryszard Matkowski on the right. That's where the ball goes. He tries a shot again and he scores again. Same thing we've seen in the first half. Ryszard Matkowski with a shot from the outside. And Wrocław with the first lead of the game, 7-6.
There we go. Wrocław taking their position as lead. Definitely going to see some more heavy plays. We can see number 7 on Legion Katowice getting ready. Filip Kozicki, very physical player, against Grzegorz Pasek. Let's see how this face-off goes. Very interesting game, very even. Wrocław finally bringing things up. And maybe we'll get more confidence as things go on. A few more goals will help. But Katowice is going to be battling on offense and defense as this game continues.
That's a big momentum goal, but Katowice wins the faceoff and takes it down aggressively. They can put pressure right away. They can blunt all of Wrocław's momentum. Looks like an over and back, and it's going to be Wrocław's ball no matter what.
Great save for Wrocław. Saves them a chance of having to battle things out on defense and get their offense back on the field.
But this was a mistake by Legion, as we've seen from Wrocław also in the first half. They have a 2-minute penalty and another error also, turnover from Wrocław. They have a 2-minute penalty. Oh, Wrocław will keep the ball actually? Oh, it's probably deflected. They have a 2-minute penalty and they could have just kept the ball. And now Wrocław is back on the attack. Man up.
And we got a chance, lots of passes, and a shot at goal by Jan Śmigel. Pass and assist from Dimek. Great job. Well, now we got Wrocław leading the game, getting more excited. Katowice taking a punishment for earlier mistakes. Lots of mistakes, lots of penalties ruling this game. And seems like our last fourth quarter water break.
Yes, Wrocław making Katowice pay for that double penalty, scoring twice on that man up. I believe the penalty in the meantime is over. And now they go into the last 8 minutes of the game with a 2-goal lead. Let's see if Legion will have an answer and be able to still come back from this deficit.
All right, on this water break, we could see referees talking with the captains of both teams, explaining perhaps where all of these penalties are coming from, maybe trying to calm both teams down, keep things safe and secure. We could definitely foretell these next 8 minutes are going to be very tight, very tough, and one hell of a battle on both sides. All right, we've got our captains bring back the information from the referees. Both teams we can see. Final break before getting things started off again. Last quarter in the Polish Lacrosse League final. Final quarter, getting started up again. Crowd's getting wild up. Here we go on the face-off. Referee, of course, explaining what a face-off is before the face-off. Players are nodding their heads. Whistle, pick ball up. Very good.
Yeah, let's see if we see another battle at X. Grzegorz Pasek get the ball off. Let's see who comes up with the ground ball. Filip Korzycki, another face-off for Katowice and a big win on their way to try to cut down Wrocław's lead. He managed to stave off a check and pass it now to Patryk Wójcik, which will settle into their offense. 7.5 left here in the fourth quarter. Oh, not a good pass. I think the sun probably affected that catch, but Błażej Prusek managed to recover the ball.
Wrocław defense playing very high, lots of pressure, making sure the most dangerous players are being played on, and we gotta push after the shot. Katowice is able to get another opportunity on man up to even things out for their side. And Adam Tomorek takes another penalty. The penalty for being a big lacrosse player.
and maybe doing a late hit. It's like, but like Eric said, like definitely the referees are calling this game tight. That's not a question. That's clearly obvious. And you know, at some point, we're already in the fourth quarter. At some point, the players have to adapt and understand they cannot do this, or they're just gonna put their team men down. Doesn't matter if it's the right call or not. That's how they've been calling it. And we have a shot now for Patryk Wójcik, but blocked by Mieszko from Wrocław. Yeah, that's number 93. We haven't seen him much in the field yet. Coming in now for this man down. Oh, now a shot from far from Jędrzej Male. Probably not a good shot. And another flag now. And Wrocław will go man down again. I mean, we'll go double. 2 men down. That's probably Daniel Smada for slashing.
This time, Daniel Smaza with a check. And a slash, so another penalty. As we can see, lots of involvement from the referees in this final game. Katowice, man up, offense, bring the ball around. They have an opportunity to get another goal, but a missed pass. Luckily, they got the speed, are able to recover. Kosiniezher 4-on-5. Lots of movement up top. Pressure, and Adam Tomorek cherry picks that pass and has the opportunity to get a fast break going. More like a cool break. Kosiniezher controlling the ball on their offense. settling things down and burning that penalty.
Exactly. Now they made the right choice. They are men down. They're going to keep the ball. Legan, of course, will chase it. I mean, now they're down 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. It's normal they do that. Great job now by Kosiniec Wrocław, just holding the ball as long as it's needed. It's Jan Rydzak, now to Kevin Parker, and they will probably wait just for a penalty expire, which apparently it just did, and they're going to the other offense. Marcianczewski pressured by a long pole there in the corner, and he loses the ball. Another huge battle for the ground ball. No one came up with it yet. Kevin Parker passes it to Jan Rydzak, behind the back to Jan Schmiegel. He does go by one man, he shoots, and he scores!
Wait.
Oh, wait, or did he?
Ball is on the outside. No
Oh, it's
goal.
on the outside. Oh, it did look from here that it was in, but great call by the referees. But great job getting close to the play and seeing that the ball went on the outside, so there was not a goal. Wrocław leads remained at 2, 8-6.
Katowice trying to get the ball back on their offense, but under pressure. And there is a flag on the field. All right, we've got 3 minutes left on the clock, and another important call from the refs. No man-up opportunity. We're all even. Seems like there was a push called.
Yeah, we did see the flag. I'm not sure why we have 5 players on the field, but well, maybe it did. We also don't hear the refs, so maybe they did. Call out the flag and just made a loose ball push call, and we didn't understand it. But now there is a flag going, and now there's gonna be a penalty, and it is going against Wrocław. So Katowice will have their man up.
So once more on Adam Tomarek, and we could see the clock is still running as well, wasting time. And a shot from Legion Katowice, saved by Kosiniec goalie, Dawid Kaczmarski. With only 2 minutes left on the clock. Lots of pressure. Ball gets nearly intercepted in the middle, but Daniel Smaza brings up the ground ball. Daniel Smaza passes over. Other side defender grabs the ball. Oop. Some contact. And another flag. Wow. But this time it seems it's in Kosiniec's favor. Flag was on Filip Kozicki. We're down to the last 2 minutes of play.
This is going to come down to mental toughness by both teams. Can Wrocław control the ball, handle it, and kill the rest of the clock, or are they going to force an opportunity and turn the ball over and let Katowice back into this game? The flip side is, what is Katowice's end-of-game strategy? They're man down right now. They need to be putting pressure on the ball. If they don't, then Wrocław can easily kill the rest of the clock, and this game is over.
Yeah, like no shot clock. Oh, but Wrocław does force a pass in the middle, recovered by Ryszard Matkowski. No shot clock of any kind. They could hold the ball. That they do shot. It's Jan Rydzak, and he scores. And that's another goal for Wrocław. Jan Rydzak.
Beautiful man-up action. Quick passes, quick dodges. A little missed ball opportunity, but Kosiniec were able to take advantage. Some mental toughness, taking advantage of the weaker mental team.
At the end of the day, it's been penalties that have really dictated the scoring in this game. This many man-up, man-down opportunities, it's going to have a price. Fortunately, Wrocław has been able to execute and capitalize on a few more than Katowice has so far. And at the end, I think that's going to be the deciding factor.
All right, Wrocław team pumped up with their lead, 9-6, as we can see. Wrocław is more confident now with the last minute and having a nice strong lead. Katowice and Wrocław both controlled by these referees. Plenty of penalties all around, but lots of opportunities to take advantage of.
Yeah, and Wrocław did score 4 goals man up out of their 9. I believe in 7 opportunities if my notes are correct. So it's like Eric said, Eric has been saying the whole game, like these man ups will be important with the referees calling the game so tight, and we'll see the difference for man up goals for Wrocław. One only for Katowice. Both of teams have pretty much the same number of chances. And Katowice, I think their fourth quarter has not been as successful definitely as the first half on offense. A lot of shots from the outside without any setup, no dodges, no peaks, nothing. And that is shown on the scoreboard. They still haven't scored a goal in the fourth quarter, and now with a minute left and a 3-goal lead, it's very difficult for Legan to come back.
All right, with only a minute left, Katowice taking another dodge. Kosiniezha defense putting on the pressure. Hard dodge. Oh, off the post. And recovered and a shot on the outside. Very close opportunity. Kosiniezha calling a final timeout. But we have an illegal procedure. We got one of our Kosiniezha calls a timeout when there are no opportunities for another timeout. Katowice recovers the ball and has another opportunity to get a goal on the field.
Yeah, mental mistake by Wrocław. Calling a timeout. Are they going? I don't understand if Legan is going man up or not. I don't think they should, but apparently they do. I don't remember who had the ball when this illegal timeout was called. And now the shot up close, then saved by David Kaczmarski, and Wrocław has the ball back. And I don't think they will lose it now with 20 seconds left to go with Schmiga with ball. Oh, he does lose the ball, but he got it back.
Wow, another flag with just 12 seconds on the clock. 7 cross-checked. Filip Kozicki, Ryba, gets another penalty for Katowice with just 12 seconds. Tough to see, but we get a few more minutes of play to watch. Thank you very much for staying with us for this Polish Lacrosse League final. Nearly completed now with just 12 seconds left. Kosiniezha have another chance. Schmiegel starts up top with the ball. Passes up top to Jan Rydzak. Rydzak down to Richard Markowski. Shot and hits the post. Kujon hits the post on the last shot. And Kosiniezha come out with the Polish Lacrosse League final win. Victory at last. Very tight game. Thank you very much for staying with us.
Yeah, 6th title in a row for Kosiniezha Wrocław again coming up. They survived the scare in the first half. They do end up winning this game 9-6. I mean, great job by Legan Katowice. They put on a fight. The second half didn't go their way as well, but it's they do deserve a mention for their great exhibition in the final.
Well, thank you once more for sticking with us. Kosiniezha Wrocław for celebrating the victory once more, and Katowice had a great battle, leading from the front. Beautiful time on defense, but I hope they can work on those penalties in the future, and both sides will be able to flourish. And here we go. Wrocław team thanking the fans. Thank you once more for viewing and for checking out the Polish Lacrosse League final game. Victory 9-6. Kosiniezha Wrocław versus Legion Katowice. Well, with these results, we'll be going soon after this handshake into the final ceremony. We'll be able to see Kosiniezha get the gold, silver goes to Katowice, and the bronze goes to Grom Warszawa.
There's handshake line now between Kazimierz Wrocław and Legion Katowice before the final, after the final game. And just like Luke said, in a few minutes we'll have the medal ceremony.
Thank you very much, Luke, Edwards, and Eric signing off.
Right in front of the ref, like, oh, I didn't see that. I know, the deal with the ref, but I was like,
it's like I said, it's like the refereeing will be as good as the people.
and you gotta learn how to play football. Basically, you gotta learn how to Barcelona. When I'm like this over the ball, if I get pushed from behind like this, no call. But if I flop, then I get a call.
That works everywhere in international.
Yeah, it's constant. You feel the love in the back and shit like that. And
What are they? Like, usually in World Championship, don't they call the game sometimes like this as well?
yeah,
I hate it.
very biased. And so it depends on the refs, but that's why you have to deal with the fucking refs.
Only refs from Asia were really,
Fuck yeah.
really like surgeons, but the best ref was the ref from Wales. He was like 6 years old and was really good ref.
I know, he was telling me about face-off.
Yeah, I think it was game against Austria.
I usually start the game off and he's like, oh, fucking crap. I'm like, no, I'm not Catholic fan. But then the ref was like, hey, ref that. And you're like, oh, yeah, my bad. Because they know how to ref the game. They know how to control the game. Because it's not like they, this game, I didn't see the refs allowing the players to play the game. What was great about, like, in the ELF, yeah, we get shitty refs all the time. They're trying to train up a new guy. But in the higher level fight, so when USA plays Canada, what is really cool, they let them play. Because they're like, hey guys, come on, keep it down.
But it's like I'm saying, you're not gonna get that level of refereeing. I cannot get the NCAA refs coming over.
Europeans are just giant.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
That's what it is. Oh, you can't.
No, but actually,
Like, think about it from like Poland had that, last 20 years of building infrastructure in sports. Nobody here has started playing lacrosse. Last 20 years of building infrastructure in sports. Nobody here has started playing lacrosse since they're 10 years old. So, hey, exactly.
Nie bez powodu też założyłem jedną z najstarszych koszulek lacrossowych, jakie mam. Najstarszą niestety mam u swoich rodziców w domu, więc założyłem tą. Koszulka jest oczywiście produkcji Excise'a. Link do strony, do sklepu macie w opisie. Jeśli będziecie chcieli się zaopatrzyć w jakieś lacrossowe ciuchy, nowsze edycje, no to na pewno tam znajdziecie. Mają wybór koszulek, bluz, zarówno męskich, jak i tych żeńskich. Znajdziecie tam również sprzęt, jakiś podstawowy, kije, główki, siatki, męskie, żeńskie, no wszystko, kaski, wszystko czego potrzeba na początek, żeby zacząć swoją przygodę z lacrossem. Nie musicie się martwić, nie siepie się. Siemanko, chcecie zwiększyć swoją wiedzę na temat lacrossa? Wbijajcie do mnie na YouTube'a, na kanał Lax po polsku. Tam co jakiś czas wrzucam filmiki związane właśnie z tematyką naszej ukochanej dyscypliny. Pojawiają się tam materiały związane z historią lacrossa, z tym jak teraz lacrosse wygląda, jak wygląda na świecie, jak wygląda w Polsce. Będą relacje z moich wyjazdów i z moich treningów. Do zobaczenia w internetach. Na razie.
Nie ma Poznania, Oświęcim. Gdzieś widziałem chłopaków. O, super. Kibiców też zapraszamy bliżej. Chodźcie, chodźcie. Zaczniemy od nagród indywidualnych, ale zanim zaczniemy... Dobrze, zaczniemy od 6. miejsca. Stańcie proszę, kosy. Wiem, że się zmęczyliśmy, ale rozdajemy medale mistrzostw Polski. Wielkie dzięki przede wszystkim każdej z ekip, która w tym sezonie zmobilizowała się, grała w naszej lidze w nieco innej formie niż standardowe 10/10, ale wydaje mi się, że i tak dobrze nam poszło i tak był to naprawdę emocjonujący sezon. I naprawdę się spisaliśmy, jeżeli chodzi o to, żeby Lacrosse był w Polsce był na bardzo fajnym poziomie i mam nadzieję, że pójdziemy z nim gdzieś dalej w celem spotkań na pole marcowych zamiast Mistrzostw Europy, ale takie mamy czasy. Mam nadzieję, że w kolejnych latach się tam pojawimy. Mamy chłopaków przedstawicieli PFL-u, rozumiemy, że go nie chcą wręczać, więc Maciek Krupniewski jako organizator całego weekendu mistrzów będzie nagrody wręczał. Zaczniemy od 6. miejsca, później przed pierwszą trójką wręczymy nagrody indywidualne. Części ekip już nie ma, nie szkodzi, rozumiemy, że chcieli pojechać. Dziękujemy, czekamy tylko aż Maciek spisze wszystkie nagrody indywidualne. Dziękujemy też bardzo sędziom. Thank you referees for doing your job. Referee, thank you. I wszyscy inni referee. Edek, świetny koordynator, gdzieś zniknął. Dziękujemy wszystkim, którzy się bardzo zaangażowali w to, żeby to wydarzenie się odbyło i chodzi tu o zarówno wszelkiego rodzaju sprawy urzędowe od Marszałkowskiego Urzędu, przez MCS, przez Wrocław Miasto itd. Dziękujemy wszystkim kibicom bardzo. Wolontariuszom, osobom, które są tu zaangażowane, robią nam piękne zdjęcia, wszystkim bardzo dziękujemy. To dzięki nam w ogóle ten Lacrosse żyje i jest naprawdę fajnie, bo dzisiaj mecz był chyba dobry, nie? No, to jedziemy. 6. miejsce. Oświęcim, Sparta z Oświęcim, gratulujemy. Arek, brawo. Maćku, daj panu. Gratulujemy i dziękujemy. W meczu o 5. miejsce właśnie z tymi chłopakami zwyciężyła ekipa z Poznania, Poznań Hussars.
Myślałem, że tu te kable nie się.
4. miejsce. Poczekaj, 4. miejsce przed podium będziemy. 4. miejsce po równie zaciętym meczu i ciekawym wygrali zawodnicy z Kraków Lacrosse Kings, brawo. No nikogo, trudno. No i zanim przejdziemy do miejsca 3, zapraszam po nagrody indywidualne. Zacznijmy od młodzieżowca. Najlepszy młodzieżowiec tego sezonu to... Krzysztof Śmigiel. Drugie miejsce zajął Samuel Zegartowski, 3. miejsce Błażej Prusek. Także dla was chłopaki też wielkie brawa. Samuela już nie ma, Błażej jest. Poprosimy Błażeja, chodź. Super robota, dziękujemy Błażeju. Chodź Błażej, chodź. Nie możesz dostać figurki. Prawdziwy polski lacrosse, białe skarpety i klapki.
Najważniejsze, że z kamery to jest...
Zaczynamy oczywiście od najważniejszej pozycji w drużynie, czyli od bramkarza, jeżeli chodzi o nagrody seniorskie. 3. miejsce Michał Tomczyk, którego znamy na nagrody dość świetnie. Drugie miejsce, znany działacz polskiej ligi Krzysztof Burzyński, zapraszam na drugie miejsce. I w ten śmieszny sposób niesamowity kończymy z wieloletnią tradycją Dawida Kaczmarskiego bycia drugim najlepszym bramkarzem w Polsce. Brawo! Aż musiał ślub wziąć w międzyczasie, aby zostać najlepszym bramkarzem. Gratulujemy. Dziękujemy. Teraz obrońcy, czyli formacja, która bardzo temu panu i innym panom pomogła. Miejsce trzecie, Kraków Kings, Radek Żelazny. Miejsce drugie, Erik Perski, Grom Warszawa. I zwycięzca, Adaś Tymonek. Dziękujemy. Idziemy dalej. Pomocnicy. Trzecie miejsce. Kraków Lacrosse, Mikołaj Buszko. Drugie miejsce Poznań Husars, Mauro Mierkiewicz. A, ja jeszcze proszę, nie z Kraków. Przemek Tabor odbierze za Mikołaja Buszka. No i miejsce pierwsze pomocnicy. Błażej Prusek. Młodzieżowiec i pomocnik najlepszy tego sezonu jednocześnie. Ogromne brawa. Napastnicy. Miejsce trzecie. Twój brat Karol Tabor. Miejsce drugie. Kuba Pierut. Oświęcim. No i pierwsze. Jan Mikołaj Śmigiel. Okej. No i MVP, najbardziej wartościowy zawodnik całego sezonu. Miejsce trzecie dla Warszawa, Erik Perski. Erik Perski, MVP. Drugie miejsce, Kosiniarzy Wrocław, Jan Mikołaj Śmigiel. No i miejsce pierwsze. Nie pamiętam szczerze mówiąc, czy kiedyś się to zdarzyło, żeby obrońca nim został, ale jest takim numerem. Chyba pierwszy raz tutaj Mateusz Rydzak mi przypomina, że chyba jest to pierwszy raz w historii polskiej ligi, że obrońca został MVP. Chyba jesteś spoko. Teraz nagrodę, właśnie podziękowanie dla sztabu sędziowskiego. Bardzo serdecznie im dziękujemy. Znowu Przemek Tabor. Edek, czy możemy zaprosić Eduardo? Tak. Eduardo, please, come. Arek z Wielów. Też kontent. Bardzo dziękujemy, thank you very much guys. Proszę stańcie tutaj przodem do pana Marka i Karoliny. Worek zdejmij. Dziękujemy, super robota. A teraz zapraszamy całe zespoły, ponieważ będą i puchary, i medale. Medale brązowe, Grom Warszawa, brawo! First place, trzecie miejsce w polskiej lidze Lacrosse. Grom Warszawa, bardzo dziękujemy. Miło było z nami grać. Oczywiście po ceremonii medalowej zrobimy sobie też jedną dużą pamiątkową fotografię. Wszyscy laureaci, wszystkich miejsc, kibice, wolontariusze, zaprosimy zaraz wszystkich. Na razie duże brawa dla Gromu Warszawa. Dziękujemy wam. Miejsce drugie, po chyba najlepszym finale od wielu lat, zasłużone, rok temu miejsce trzecie, teraz miejsce drugie. Strach pomyśleć, co będzie za rok. Srebrne medale mistrzostw Polski sezonu, 2 lata temu, przepraszam, miejsce. Srebrne medale dla ekipy z Górnego Śląska i ogromne brawa i wielkie podziękowania od piosenierów AZS Legion Katowice. Srebrne medale mistrzostw Polski 2021. Klub złożony z bokserów, browarników, braci, pięściarzy, to właśnie te bokserów, właśnie, górnicy, pięściarze i browarnicy. Taki jest mniej więcej skład Legionu Katowice. A, jeden prawnik, żeby bronić, jak coś przeskoczył. Władze, dwóch prawników, przepraszam. Dwóch prawników. Sami przystojniaki. Najprzystojniejszy na końcu. Jeszcze raz bardzo wam dziękujemy. Najgorsze jest to w tym finale, że musicie już jechać. Jak ktoś chce zostać, to mam miejsce na podłodze. Słuchajcie? Mam miejsce na podłodze. No to zostaje super. Bardzo się cieszę. No. Głupio mi wręczać puchar sam sobie, więc Maciek może... No to Maciek wręczy. To wiesz, kto wygrał? Mateusz powiedział. Mateusz. Eight star in Polish National League Lacrosse. Kosnierzy Wrocław, gratulujemy!
Daj zoom. Rozjaśnij trochę.
Widzimy się za... Mam nadzieję. Dziękujemy wszystkim. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope next time we'll see each other. Okej, zapraszamy wszystkich. To na koniec. Na koniec zrobimy fotosady. Na razie chodźmy wszyscy, którzy są. Wszyscy kibice, juniorzy,
No, na maksa.
rodzice, obsługa, zapraszamy was tutaj na murawę. Robimy fotę, a potem dla wszystkich chętnych pamiętajcie, jest tu impreza na kempingu. Do rana, zapraszamy.
Jest to strona.
Oczywiście to jest impreza, nie można oglądać mecz Polski w Hiszpanii.